Charlie in the box. Check it out. Look, what I got in my box today is gonna be a false sense of reality. So let's get this video started. See, what I come to realize today, what's happened to America is that we've been brainwashed for a very, very long time. And I know most people be like, oh no, not me, not me. But you're the one that looks at life in black and white. Because you know things are wrong and you choose to ignore it. Or you really don't do your homework to look up these issues. But it's all about preconditioning to people to think that way. So we need to start looking at life for what it truly is in color. Stop looking at it like this. See, the way they did it to us is first and foremost with the Federal Reserve, because people have to be paid off, right? And people have to know who to go get the orders from. See, today in America, the government officials, the people that take an oath, they're supposed to be protecting the Constitution. The Constitution protects the people, but they don't take orders from the American people. They don't care about the Constitution. And how did they get that done? They get paid off. They tell you if you take an oath, a government job of a politician, that will pay you $175,000 a year, and you do one term. Or you know what, once you just make it a career, be a politician, because there's a lot of wealth and influence, a lot of power being there. So that's what a lot of them did. Because if they do one term or they stay there 30 years, they get that pension for the rest of their life. $175,000 a year. Are they ever going to ask where that money comes from? Nope. And they don't care. Shh. It's top secret. It's on a need-to-know basis. So it doesn't matter that they signed their soul away. It doesn't matter that they sign away your sovereignty as a country through the United Nations. It doesn't matter they sign bills that even haven't even been written yet. It doesn't matter your liberties are gone. It doesn't matter to them that you don't care what they're doing, or you think they don't know what they're doing because they know exactly what they're doing. That's your politicians, people. How did they do it to the average government worker, the average union worker? Well, they told them, you do a short amount of time, 20 years. You start off working with us at 18, by 44, you can retire. And you'll get a pension for the rest of your life, just like those politicians. You'll get benefits, you'll get health care, and a little bit of more pay than the average private sector job, because there's a lot more benefits that come with a government job. And it doesn't matter to those government workers, those union workers, where the money's all coming from, because it's just a way to pay you off, because you're never going to stop to bite the hand that feeds you, right? How do you expect me to pay for my livelihood? And the sad thing about this part of it is those men and women that take an oath to protect the Constitution are military men and women. They sacrifice their freedom for America's homeland, thousands of miles away, fighting a foreign entity for something they don't even know what they're doing it for, why they're doing it. Because when you took an oath, it was to protect the American Constitution. The American Constitution protects the people. The people. But you're never going to do the right thing, because if it was the right thing, you would be down here on the southern tip of our border, because we're hemorrhaging at our seams. The blood's gushing out on the southern tip of our border. All those drugs, all those entities want to come do us harm. They cross the southern tip of our land. But those are open. You go somewhere else to go fight for Americans' freedom. And you know what we're going to do for you guys? You do a short amount of time too. You'll get to retire just like those other government workers. And you know what? Your kids will have a free education for the rest of your life. Because the military men and women are never going to bite the hand that feeds them. Sorry to say, but it's only the truth. But in reality, over here in color, who would want to be doing all that to them? Who would want to get them to go along with this? And who's adopting all this bigger and bigger government? It's the people that are controlling your government, the people of influence within your government, the communists, the socialists. These people, that's who they are, people. If they believe in a bigger government, if they believe that the government grants you rights, that only comes from a collectivist, a Marxist, a communist, a socialist. We're governments to answer, not the people, not the individual. And with those communist, socialist, Marxists in societies, these politicians that done this to us, they don't care about your individual rights. Because over here where the people live at, in the false sense of reality, government grants rights. Healthcare is a right. Education's a right. You want the right to bear arms? You want the freedom of speech? You want the freedom of liberties that government grants you? You'll never do the right thing. Why? Because you have to know whenever government wants to take them away, they'll put their hands around your neck and they'll choke it out of you. But over here in reality, we know our rights come from God. We're endowed by our Creator with certain inalienable rights. That all men are created equal. The freedom of speech, the freedom of press, the freedom to bear arms, to protect themselves from oppressive government. That's in reality. That's where rights come from, people. Not government. Government will always impose tyranny on their citizens. Look at the communist socialists throughout the world. The only time when freedom is when the American Constitution was implemented over 236 years ago. When did prosperity change the world? 236 years ago, when man gained his freedom with the American Constitution, the Declaration of Independence, the Bill of Rights, the 5,000-year leap. Read the book. Americanism. That's what changed things. That's what made everything better, with checks and balances to control all three sets of your government. Your executive branch, your judicial branch, your legislation branch, to make sure they all stay down and keep freedom and liberty to the people and the states, the individual. But on this side, the communists, the socialists, the Marxists, the dictators, all these people of influence and power in governments, they all believe in collectivism. In the early 20th century, they talked a lot about collectivism. We're all powers to the government. But don't tell the people that, because we have to think they have a stake in this. So let them vote. Keep them entertained by the two-party system. Keep them going along with issues that are never going to get solved. The abortion issue, the right to choose, the right to get married. Issues that will never be answered. Collectivism, where all powers to the government, all sovereignties are wiped away. The reality is that they choose to ignore. They don't want to see this. They don't want to hear about that. They haven't taught that in the schools. But on this side, where reality truly is, it's individual rights. You as a person, what makes you happy? Why do you have to not farm your land for the greater good? Why can't you do what you want with your life? Go shoot out some guns, go hiking with your friend, or go fishing wherever you want without getting a license. Individual freedom. That's where real life should be. That's you and me. Pursuit of happiness. What you think is happiness. What would they want to tell us is, because we're all different, we're all individuals. We shouldn't be following like sheep. We shouldn't be praying to false idols. Looking at these people in entertainment or promise that there's something to look up to. It's you as the local hero. That's the person we should be spotlighting. It's the average person that makes a change in the world. Not government, not collectivism. It's you and me. Standing up to do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. But in this side over here, with all this stuff over here, in black and white, man. See, people, where I was gonna start off right here is called brainwashing, and I was gonna say how we all been brainwashed to think these certain things. See, I try to shoot this video right now probably like 6 to 7 times right now. See, today in the world, most people look at life like it's in black and white, but reality, there's a whole nother aspect to it, because that's not the way you're actually. How are you gonna say it? See, what I come to realize today, what's happening in our country is that See, what I come to realize today in our country, what's happened to the average person, is that we've been brainwashed to think of certain things. And we really don't look at things for what they truly are. The average person looks at things in black and white, and that's it. Good and bad, because if they was bad, the news would be reporting it to us. But I think there's a way that they did it, because they did it slick, to people to accept tyranny. And how did they do it? Through our government. How do we get to the people that took an oath, the people that are in government? Should we not tell them that there's a cure for cancer? But you know what? Keep pumping all these drugs into them to kill them off. Never to cure their illness, but to give them medication to keep them drugged. Keep them entertained, keep them distracted, keep them diluted, heavily medicated, because they'll never do the right thing, because the right thing to be done is today. They'll never look up these issues, they'll never look at life for what it truly is, because they want to live in that false sense of reality, think someone else's. I'm going to tell you guys today, I just have to stop, man, I just really have to freaking stop, can I be honest with you guys? Can you guys honestly answer this question? Would you consider yourself a fucking stupid idiot? I'm sorry for using profanity, I really truly am, because I know a lot of people don't want to hear because their ears are too sensitive, or it's not politically correct, or I'm too of a Christian, I'm too of a Mormon, I'm too holy to hear profanity every once in a while. But you know what? I don't give a shit where you live at. Your kids know it. Even though you try to raise your kids a certain way, your kids heard it. They hear it at school. They hear it in society. They hear it all over the news. Everybody knows the fucking cuss words. But yes, because of being a good standing citizen, we don't talk like that all the time. But right now I have to ask you that, would you consider yourself a fucking stupid idiot? Because these people in the news, the people of power and influence throughout the world, that's what they think of the average person. And what they're gonna do to all of us, what they're signing us onto, is a tyranny unlike the world's seen in a very long time. And it's through collectivism. It's for the greater good of the community, it's the greater good of the planet Earth or whatever. Even though they don't care about none of that, they need you to buy onto it. And they don't give a shit what happens to your individual rights. They don't give a shit if you like this or not. Because you know what? They're gonna do it anyways. And that's the freaking truth. Unless we as people start paying attention to politics, news, and all this stuff, and start understanding what the truth is, we're going along on a road and we're taking our kids with us that's really freaking bad, really fucked up. And the sad thing is that people go along with it. They don't care to understand what it is. You ask the guys at my work, and if any of you guys watch it from work, ask them if during lunchtime, during breaks, before I even start, I'm on the internet searching the news. And when I go home, ask my kids and my wife and my family, all I talk about is all these different issues. Then I'm surfing up late at night, looking at news, trying to put all these pieces together, writing down notes, taking information, studying things, to tell these people the truth each and every week on these Charlie in the Box videos. What do I get out of it? All these people else, they get something out of this. It's some kind of fast, they get some kind of enrichment, whatever they do with it. I don't get nothing from this. I get freaking headaches. I get pissed off. My blood boils. And I pray. I ask God for guidance to lead me in the direction where I need to do. Because if I just went over here with everybody else, I'll be going down the line like sheep. See, I stuttered right there. And I would go back and I would fix it. But I always do that. I say things wrong. I cuss. I use profanity. I fart. Whatever it is. I have an accent, whatever it is. But I know the truth. I know what needs to be done today, so I do it. You need to get involved. You need to start doing something. You need to start paying attention to these things. Because of your actions, because of all our actions, because I did the same thing too. For 35 years of my life, I'm sorry, I was just like everybody else, and I was asleep. But when that coworker gave me a DVD that changed my life, it would never be the same anymore, because I realized that we all have a purpose on this planet. We're all here for a reason. And my reason, first and foremost, is bring people back to God. Because a lot of people in society in the world don't believe in God anymore. But a lot of people in society believe in the devil. You could look at it on your mainstream news, on movies, and in music. The symbolism's there, but you just don't know how to see it. But a person that done their homework, that opened up the books and knows what God's all about, has it in their soul, knows what's wrong in society. Who would want to go into church and separate the people? They all believe in one God, but separate them. Because if they came together, how much power would we yield? That's religion. That's the devil. The devil infected himself in all the churches. The devil's infected himself in our government. And that's the truth. Even though you don't believe in it, they do. Even though you don't believe in God and the devil, they do. So God has a purpose for each and every one of us. He shines the light sometimes when it needs to be brought into light. Because only darkness hides. All the stuff that they're doing within our society, all the stuff that the news is to tell you, it's all being done in the cloak of darkness. And they don't tell you guys these things. They don't point it out to you because you don't care to hear it, and they don't care to tell it to you. Because we have to keep going down this road of tyranny. So do you consider yourself a fucking stupid idiot? That's what they think about you, people. But I don't believe that. I believe in the people. I truly do. If I didn't believe in you guys, I wouldn't be doing these videos. I would just wouldn't care. I would be like I was younger. I just don't give a fuck. Fuck all this stupid shit. Think I give a fuck about politicians? Do you think I give a fuck about all this shit? Think I give a shit about fucking going to work? Fuck no, I don't. Don't give a shit about none of that shit. If I didn't care about myself, if I didn't care about my kids, that's what my mindset would be. But that's what all you guys do without even knowing it. Because you knew the truth. If you knew what was going on, you would stand up right with me. You'd be standing next to me, turning around this boat. Even though it's not going to feel good at the beginning, because you're so used to being like this, and you're heavily medicated, you're heavily drugged, and you're all entertained like that. But then now you have to get off the drugs. Oh, now you're going to rehab, and oh, now you have to start dealing with these issues. Now you have to start doing this. I don't feel good. Break off those freaking chains, man. Break off that freaking shit and open your eyes. It feels way more better. Freedom, man. Freedom. I wish you could feel it. I'll die a free man. What are you gonna do? Be on your knees and stay a slave? That's what you're teaching your kids. Don't say nothing. Don't look. Don't say nothing. Hell Hitler, get down on your knees, obey the government. They know what's best for us. So you're a fucking stupid idiot. I don't think you guys are, man. I don't know what to do, people. I really don't know what to do. I have so many ideas, so much stuff I wish I could tell you guys, so much stuff that's going on. I'm always paying attention to these things. There's so much I want to just freaking say, wake the fuck up! But I'll never give up. I'll never stop doing what I'm doing, people. So I hope you guys tune in each and every week. I'm sorry this video is going to be the way it is, but you know what? I got to be real with you guys. And that's why I'm glad to have 2 educations. Probably 3. Because one, I got one from the streets. One, I got this public indoctrination. I realized what they're doing to us today. And one is the education that I got today, that I've gained in power myself. I learned how to stand up because I do the right thing, because it's the right thing to do. So you know what? I'm sorry I'm going to end the video like this. I'm sorry for cussing, using profanity. And I'll be back next week, and I'll do my thing, because I'll never stop. But I'm going to hit you guys in a lot of different aspects, a lot of different entertaining ways, and do this, do that, do that, do this. But, man, people, you guys don't even know all the shit that goes on in here. And there's so much I want to say. I got a short amount of time, because I try to keep these videos a little short. Right? I know this one's freaking long, right? Ah, man, people, man. Do I start over and I do this again, or do I just leave the raw footage the way it is? I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. And if people don't want to listen to me, I can't do nothing for you guys. But I promise you, I know what I'm talking about. So if I can get you to look up any of my past videos, and like if I told you guys, look up the Council for Foreign Relations, I told you guys about Agenda 21, collectivism, look up that term, look at the communists and socialists in our government. What you realize is that I am telling you guys the truth, and I have a good heart, and I'm doing it for the righteous reason. and I don't have an agenda. I'm not getting paid for none of this. This is taking a lot of time from my family, a lot of time from my marriage, a lot of time of my life to do these videos each and every week. Like my wife said the other day when we were at a family function, well, he doesn't have fun no more. That kind of hurt my feelings, but it's kind of the truth. I had fun for 35 years. Now I'm doing a totally different thing, and it isn't fun. People don't want to talk to me no more. But I'm not looking for friends. I'm not looking for fame. I'm not looking for fortune. I'm not looking for nothing. All I want to be able to do is when I meet my Creator, do I stand to Him and say, did I do what you wanted me to do? That's it. So it doesn't matter to me what people think of me. I really don't give a shit. I just don't give a fuck. But see, the reason why I do the videos today, the reason why I stand up, because I do care. And that mindset of I don't give a fuck, and you're a stupid fucking idiot, because that's what the way they think of you. I don't think like that no more. I don't think of society like that. I believe in you. I care. I love you. With all my heart I do. And sometimes you have to tell the people you love stuff they don't want to hear. Things they don't want to talk about. But in order to fix our family, in order to fix our society, in order to enrich our lives, we have to start talking about these issues. We have to start doing the right thing. So, you know what? Sorry, dude. I'm going to leave it the way it is. Fuck it. 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 Fuck. I have to cuss, dude, because that's what I want to say right now, dude. Fuck, dude. Fuck. I almost lived on a rock, dude.